Hello everybody, this is Pastor Green. We're doing another Bible study, Exodus chapter 11. If you'd like me to come speak at your church, or if you have any questions, you can email me at godsohman@gmail.com. Exodus 11 verse 1. And the Lord said unto Moses, Yet I will bring one more plague against Pharaoh, and upon Egypt. Afterwards he will let you go hence. When he shall let you go, he shall surely thrust you out hence altogether. Speak now to the ears of the people, and let every man borrow of his neighbor, and every woman of her neighbor, jewels of silver and jewels of gold. And we'll figure out in a couple chapters why this is important. God's pretty much telling all the Hebrews, go talk to your neighbors and ask if they'll give you any kind of jewelry or silver or gold. This will come in handy later. We'll talk about it in a couple chapters. And the Lord gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians. Moreover, the man Moses was very great in the land of Egypt, and in the sight of Pharaoh's servants, and in the sight of the people. And this is the Lord gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians. Basically, God's going and saying, hey, be gracious to the Hebrews and give them gold and silver and jewelry and things like that. And Moses said, Thus saith the Lord, About midnight I will go into the midst of Egypt, and all the firstborn in the land of Egypt shall die, from the firstborn of Pharaoh that sitteth upon his throne, even to the firstborn of the maidservants that is behind the mill, and all the firstborn of beasts. So God's pretty much telling Moses, the firstborn of every animal is going to die. Whether it be people, rich, poor, even animals, the firstborn is going to die. And there shall be a great cry throughout all the lands of Egypt, such as there was none like it, nor shall there be like it any more. But against any of the children of Israel should not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, that ye may know how the Lord does put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel. So God's pretty much saying that the beasts and the people are going to die, and no wild animal, nothing is going to be responsible except a miraculous supernatural thing from God. And all these servants shall come down unto me, and bow down themselves unto me, saying, Get thee out, and all thy people that follow thee, and after that I will go out. And he went out from Pharaoh with a great anger. So Moses is pretty much saying, when God's telling Moses, when you go talk to Pharaoh, this final time, and I put this final plague on, Pharaoh's going to be so upset of all these things that have happened. He lost all of his riches. He lost all of his property. He lost all of his food. And now the firstborn is going to die, even the Pharaoh's firstborn. Which is a really big thing because the Egyptians looked at Pharaoh as a god. So if you can't even protect your own family, how are you going to protect us? So God's going to attack. He's already attacked all these different Egyptian gods. Now he's going to attack Pharaoh personally. And the Lord said unto Moses, Pharaoh shall not hearken unto you, that my wonders may be multiplied in the land of Egypt. So he's saying that, don't worry about it. I'll make sure Pharaoh doesn't follow you out when you leave. Of course, we're going to find out later that after about 3 days, he finally goes after him. But he's going to tell you to leave, and he's not going to chase after you. You're going to have some time, and we're going to multiply all over the place because of this plague. And Moses and Aaron did all these wonders before Pharaoh, and the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart so that he would not let the children of Israel go out of the land. And 500 years later, they're still singing about what's going to happen. If you look at the book of Psalms, he smote all the firstborn in their land, and the chief of all their strength. Who smote the firstborn of Egypt, both man and beast? To him that smote Egypt their firstborn, for his mercy endureth forever, and smote all the firstborn of Egypt, the chief of their strength, and tabernacles of Ham. These are written about in Psalms, which are about 500 years later, and people are still excited about what God did for them. But that's the video. I know it was a short one. If you'd like me to ask me any questions, just comment below. You can send me an email. Also, make sure you like, share, subscribe. If you got a friend that might like this, make sure you share it with them. I'm going to put a couple links on the screen here. Obviously, the bottom right is going to be the Exodus Bible study. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.